Hi guys and welcome. So there's been a little controversy in the recent Saturday Night Live episode with Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things. People are upset and I think it's crazy, but let's get into it. So Finn Wolfhard was on the recent episode of Saturday Night Live. People are getting upset with some of the jokes that they had. This one that I saw that people were upset about, and I saw this on TikTok, was a woman saying she was offended by the joke that they made about a woman's anatomy. I'll show you the clip of the skit and we'll talk about whether it's offensive or not.
The first time I learned what a woman looks like down there was on camera as well. So we have another clip, I think.
All right, so that's the clip, and I'm not saying people can't be offended. People are allowed to be offended by anything they want, but that doesn't mean the thing was wrong necessarily or that people shouldn't make that joke. But you're allowed to be offended. That's fine. I forgot to mention this woman who was upset with the skit was saying it was pure misogyny, so I'll play a bit of her clip here.
Every single day I think about that one TikTok of the girl that's like, oh, you're trying to enjoy yourself, but misogyny just bleeds through the cracks. It is safe to say misogyny is not bleeding through the cracks. It is a fucking floodgate. It is a tsunami. Are we in like 2009? We regressed so far as a society that you're making fucking vagina jokes on primetime television?
Me, as someone who has that anatomy, was not even slightly offended. Like, it was funny. Like, it's very funny. Like, people make that joke all the time. Like, it's kind of like, looks like a flower is what they're like saying, but like a little bit crazy. Like, there's literally a movie called Teeth about a woman having teeth down there, right? This is not misogyny. Like, that's crazy. Like, male anatomy is often made fun of a lot as well, and it's made fun of by women a lot. So like, let's not be like, oh, well, it's just men making fun of it. Like, no, women make fun of their parts as well. So like, let's calm down. It's a joke. It's different if they're saying, oh, like, women are disgusting because of this, or like they shouldn't have certain rights because of this part or something. Then yeah, that's like an issue. But this was a joke, an obvious joke that is just like meant to be silly. Like, come on guys, like, let's lighten up, right? I need to pop back in here because I was forgetting that so often women make fun of like other women's parts, right? Especially, for example, like when Jojo Siwa and her girlfriend kept like making fun of each other with a certain type of sandwich, right? So it's not just men who do it. So anyway, that was it. Okay, joke that got a little bit of controversy was one where the three boys from Stranger Things, so Finn Wolfhard, Caleb, and Gaten were at a coffee shop, and they were like older in the Stranger Things universe, and they were talking about like the relationships. And Lucas's character says that Max and him used to be hot and heavy, but like now she kind of just lays her, similar to like when she was in a coma.
Hey, guys, you made it.
Wouldn't miss it for the world. Miss it.
Let's cut to the chase. How are your sex lives?
Well, as you know, I briefly dated that weird nerdy girl who helped to save the world, and I never talked to her again. And ever since, my series of bad dates has been a never-ending story. I'm a disaster.
Well, Max and I start off high and heavy, right? But then, a couple years in, she just lies there like she's back in that coma.
And before you get on...
People took this as if like, oh, she's currently in a coma and he's sleeping with her. Like, oh, like, yuck. No. That's not what it meant, I'm pretty sure. I think they're implying like, you know, sometimes, you know, relationships get a little stale, and there is like a joke sometimes where like women will like do nothing, or like starfish or do nothing. And I think that's kind of what it's implied. Like, it used to be hot and heavy and now it's like not really interesting at all. She's not really into it. She's kind of like just disengaged with the whole thing. But not that she's in a coma and he's sleeping with her. Like, come on guys, use your brain. Use your brain. That's not what they're saying. And the last one people got mad about is them making a joke about Will's coming out.
I am gay. Zing at all of your faces. And you should know that I like D. And
it was so lighthearted. Like, come on. They're not saying like it was bad that he came out. They're just making fun of how like long the scene felt and how like silly it kind of like came off. It's not a big deal. They're not trying to be like, oh, how dare them make a character come out on this show. Like, they're making a silly joke about how like it took so long for it to come out. Like, the way it came out was like kind of silly and a little funny, where he's like, I don't like girls. Well, I mean, I like girls, but not that way. They were just like playing off that, right? But people were pretty upset about all of that, and people are just upset. But people are always upset by something. And once again, you're allowed to be upset by something. That's okay. But it doesn't mean you should like cancel it or be like, these people are bad, or this is misogyny, or, you know what I mean? Like, this is just, it's a joke. Come on guys, especially when you're watching a show that is about jokes. You gotta lighten up just like a little. And it's okay to be upset by things, right? Like you can, but you do have to be like, how does this really affect me in real life? Is this something that is being like implemented in politics? Like if it was, like if a politician said something like really offensive about like a certain group, then you might be more scared because they're like might put into policy. But on Saturday Night Live, a comedy show, when they make a joke, it's usually a joke, right? You guys think about all this. Thanks for joining.